The events you're about to see and hear are true. Real cops, real cases, real criminals. Stories told by the cops who lived them and will remember them for the rest of their lives. Top Cops.
To most people, a police canine is merely a well-trained dog. But those of us who work with these magnificent animals know they can do many things that a human officer can't, and that they are capable of acts that can only be described as courageous. In a police dog, we call courage drive. But whether an act of courage is performed by an officer with 2 legs or 4, it deserves the same respect. The canine section of the Albuquerque Police Department is located in the main police station, but the dogs stay with their handlers 24 hours a day, constantly honing their skills and becoming closer as partners.
Okay, Arco. Ready, boy? Albuquerque Police Department, come out now or a dog will be sent in to find you. This is your last warning. Come out now.
All our dogs are from Europe, having been initially trained in Germany or Holland. Some dogs specialize in tracking or control aggression. Some smell out narcotics. Arco's specialty was searching.
Go on! Give it to me, young shit! Arco, come! Attaboy. Attaboy. Sit. Good boy. That's Daddy's boy. That's the way. Man, isn't he something? You ever seen a dog that much in control?
Yeah, he's something all right. I still think my Marco can take him on the obstacle course, but...
Oh, yeah, dream on, Mesmer. This guy's the best. The best.
I couldn't know it at the time, but Arco's skills would soon bring him face to face with the gravest danger of his career.
Hey, Gilbert! Come on, man, wake up!
On the afternoon of January 12th, 1993, Vernon Flagler dropped by to see some of his friends.
Vernon? What the hell are you doing here?
Waking you up, man. Come on, time to fly, dude.
What are you on, man?
Mushrooms and grass. It's what you call a natural high.
What the hell you want?
Okay, I need you to borrow Rodney's car, okay? Because I got some pressing business. Gotta beat up this guy who owes me some money.
I don't know.
Come on, man. Get the car and let's go, okay? We get there fast, I'll let you watch me jump this guy.
The 3 young men picked up Vernon Flagler's brother, Warren, and set out on their mission.
Rodney.
Bananas. And, with pistachio. I have a craving for some pistachio.
That'll be $1.96.
Oh, I don't think so. I think you should just give me all your money.
Come on. Come on!
Thank you.
The ice cream parlor employee gave Flagler the $75 and a till, but followed him when he left the store. She saw him get into the Mustang and got the license number. She then called 911.
PD, all units, 273-9917 San Pedro. White male, 20-60-150. Plaid shirt, pink t-shirt. Last seen northbound Cagua at Marble. Vehicle is beige Mustang. Mexico tag, 111 CKY.
Officer Kevin Hoffman was the first to spot the car.
82, I need cover officers now. Suspect vehicle is gassing up at Jerry's service station, corner of San Mateo and Indian School.
Okay, let's get out of here. Get in the car. Put your hands on your head. Do it now. Hands on your head
take the rap for the drugs in here?
Line face down on the ground. Do it.
The 4 suspects were handcuffed and held while assisting APD officers brought the ice cream parlor employee to ID the perpetrator, which she did. The stolen money, Flagler's automatic, and a second gun he had in his possession were found in the car, along with quantities of marijuana, methamphetamines, and magic mushrooms. That should have been the end of the story, but this story was just beginning. Robbery detective Douglas Shawn met the suspects in Albuquerque's main station and placed them in adjoining interview rooms to take their statements. Flagler claimed he knew nothing about the guns, drugs, or a robbery, and that he and friends had just been out cruising.
Where'd you get the money you were carrying, Vernon?
Babysit. I babysit for friends.
What friends? Where do they live?
I don't know. But I can find the place.
You do any drugs, Vernon?
I have. I mean, I have had a history of doing drugs, but I don't anymore.
Oh, how come?
Well, it deters my motivation. You know, it makes me lazy.
Makes you lazy.
Yeah. See, I was planning on getting into high finance. You know, start at the top of the mountain.
Vernon, do you understand that with all the evidence we found, your story just isn't very believable?
Yeah.
And you're gonna stick to that story?
Yes, sir.
So even though we've lifted your prints off the gun, you've been identified, and the stolen money is in your pocket, nothing that you have told me is a lie.
No, sir.
I'll be back in a minute.
So, what did he tell you?
That he hasn't done anything wrong. What are the others telling you?
Basically, that they said he was going to beat up somebody. The drugs are his, and that they didn't know he had a gun till he came back to the car.
Well, they've all got records. Let's get the DA in and have another go-round. What's your problem? What's going on in here?
They were hurting my shoulders, so I just moved them in front of me. Oh, man, they're hurting my shoulders.
Just stop struggling with them. And just sit there and be quiet. You check the others. I'll go call the DA.
What neither of the officers could have known was that Flagler was double-jointed.
Doug, our perp's gone. Sounds like he's headed towards the south end of the building. Come on. Make sure it's locked.
By this time of night, the doors were locked and everyone in the offices had gone home. Because they were interviewing prisoners, Shawn and Sanchez had also placed their weapons in the gun locker. They knew they were going to need some help.
Wait.
Get down on the desk and find the keys to this door. Hey, guys, what's going on? Prisoner escaped through the ceiling.
He's come down in the lab.
You want us to bring up a canine?
Now, we already know where this guy is.
A canine can flush him out for you. It's their specialty. It'll minimize the danger, too.
Yeah, this guy's so high he might do anything. Go get the dog and cut the power.
Arco and I were the team on call, so we headed upstairs with John and K-9 officers Tom Garduno and Jeff Woods. Other officers also arrived to secure the floor.
Here, you need a little help there, Doug.
Hi, Andy. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, I know how it is. You know, you get to be detective, you start to get soft. It's time you got back to some real police work.
Well, why don't you and your partner here show me how it's done, huh?
Okay. Take it from here.
When I work with Arco, I watch the dog and my partners cover me.
Albuquerque Police Department, come out now or a dog will be sent in to find you. This is your last warning. Come out now.
The lab was so huge, Arco would not have picked up Flagler's scent unless he was in the immediate area. All we could do was wait until he gave us a signal that he's found something. I knew that if Flagler was in the lab, Arco would find him. I also knew that he would clear the whole area before coming back and letting me know he couldn't find anyone. But after several minutes passed, I got concerned. This was taking too long. It wasn't like Arco.
John, something's up here. Maybe he's still looking. Something's happened.
We would have heard it, Andy.
No. We got a problem here.
Arco, come here.
Arco. It's okay, Arco. I got you. You're gonna be okay. John, seal it off. Call it 1076.
Doug, we have a barricaded subject. We need spot.
Arco looked like something out of the Friday the 13th movie. Every emotion went through my mind. It was like seeing your best friend get stabbed. As I rushed Arco down to the first floor, another K-9 officer, Eugene Pettit, was on his way up.
What about King? I need a ride to the vet. Let's go.
The only thing I could think of was getting him help.
Hang on, buddy. Just hang on. We're getting you to the vet. Buddy, come on. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
Great deals. And now, save big on selected Yokohama, Guardsman, and all Goodyear tires. But hurry, this big sale ends Saturday. Sears Auto Center.
Sergeant Dave Bartram and his SWAT unit moved into the building.
What have we got, John?
Barricaded suspect named Flagler. He escaped custody and he's somewhere in there.
Who got hurt?
K-9 Arco. The guy stabbed him.
Stabbed. All right, let's go.
By the time we got to the emergency veterinary clinic, Dr. Odom had been called and was already preparing for surgery.
That's all right, partner. That's all right. Everyone's here for you. There's nothing to worry about. Just hang in there. You'll be okay. I'm right here for you. You're gonna be okay. God, what kind of a psycho would do this?
This doesn't look good, Andy. I'm gonna have to put him under.
I just want him to know I'm here.
Arco was in surgery for 2 hours. Dr. Odom was sure he would pull through, but said it would be a few days before he knew the extent of the injuries. Though he couldn't be sure, the doctor told me it was unlikely Arco would ever be able to return to duty. I went back to the station where Sergeant Bartram and his unit were closing in on Burton Flagler, leaving one man to guard each room they secured. They kept following the trail of blood Arco left behind.
Mr. Flagler? Mr. Flagler, this is the SWAT team. We know you're in there. Now come out now. And I mean now.
Is Jason still out there?
Who's Jason?
Oh, that killer dog! Worse than the guy in the movies. He broke my arm and he bit me.
You come on out, Mr. Flagler. Keep your hands where we can see them or we're coming in.
any day we have the fugitive in custody.
I just want to see what he looks like.
That's not a good idea, Andy. Go take a walk. Andy, we all know how you feel. Don't do something stupid.
It's okay, guys. You can let me go.
Who's this guy? He works the canine you stabbed.
Sorry about your dog, dude.
He's not worth it, Andy.
Get him out of here.
You okay? How's your dog?
He'll make it. Might be blind or paralyzed. You guys know what happened in there?
Well, we're still piecing it together, but we think so. The guy says Arco almost killed him, but he's not badly hurt. Sounds like you got one gutsy dog.
Flagler had heard the canine warning and armed and concealed himself. He ambushed Arco seconds before the dog discovered his position. Though wounded, Arco fought back, biting Flagler on the hip and arms. No matter how much Flagler hurt him, Arco wouldn't let go. Flagler was so desperate to get away, he grabbed a disarmed grenade that was someone's death souvenir, hoping to blow up Arco.
Your canine did exactly what he was told. He could have run back to you.
But I told him to find the guy and hold him, and he did.
And if you hadn't called him when you did, he would have bled to death rather than disobey an order.
Yeah, we started on the other side of the room.
Everyone at the department and the entire city of Albuquerque rallied to Arco's side. There were stories about him on the news, and people called 24 hours a day to find out how he was doing. School children sent cards and bags of dog biscuits. The support was absolutely unbelievable. Arco pulled through, but his injuries left him blind in the right eye. There was no way he could go back on duty. He was retired to live with me and my family.
Hey, what are you doing? Arco, you can't keep trying to come to work, buddy.
Oh, it's a boy.
Hey, you're retired, partner. Your days of taking a bite out of crime are over. Come on, it's more fun chasing rubber balls than bad guys.
Leaving Arco behind when I went to work was as hard for me as giving up the job was for him. But the department wasn't about to forget everything he'd done. A few weeks later, Arco became the first canine in New Mexico to be awarded the Medal of Bravery. Vernon Flagler was so desperate, he would not have let anything or anyone stand in the way of his escape. The officers of the Albuquerque Police Department are certain that Arco's courage saved another cop's life that night. It was the type of courage we like to see in all our officers. It's the type of courage that should not go unrecognized.
Clear Eyes not only removes redness, it has an ingredient to moisturize too. Clear Eyes.
Vernon Flagler was charged with armed robbery and conspiracy to commit robbery. He was also charged with escaping police custody and causing injury to a police dog. He pled out and received 6 years in prison. Officer Andrew Lehocky continues to serve with the K-9 unit of the Albuquerque Police Department. His new partner is named Robbie. Arco is retired and lives with Officer Lehocky and his family. His best friend is Saki, the cat.